10 winning trades in a row doesn't mean your strategy works. 5 losses in a row doesn't mean it's broken. And the reason is sample size. 10 trades isn't enough data to validate anything. It's noise pretending to be signal. Your edge doesn't reveal itself in 10 trades or 20 or even 50. It reveals itself over 100, maybe 200, maybe 300. And until you hit that number, you're not trading a proven strategy. You're building the data set, you're testing the hypothesis, and you won't know if it's real until you've executed enough times for the math to separate luck from edge. Here's why sample size matters. Your strategy has a 60% win rate. That doesn't mean you win 6 out of every 10. Over a large sample, you'll win around 60%. But in any small sample, you could win 8 or 3. Both are consistent with a 60% edge. 10 trades and win 8? Could be luck. 10 trades and win 3? Could be normal variance. 10 trades tells you nothing. It's variance, not validation. The law of large numbers says that as your sample size increases, your results will converge toward your true edge. If your edge is 60%, after 10 trades, you might be at 30 or 80%. After 50 trades, you might be at 55 or 65. After 100, you're probably at 58 to 62. After 300, you're almost certainly within a few percentage points of 60. That's when you know. Not because you feel confident, because the math says the sample is large enough to trust, and until you get there, you're guessing. So how many trades do you need? Minimum 100. That gives you a rough idea. You want at least 200 for decent confidence. 300 is better. But even 100 is enough to start seeing patterns. If you execute your strategy 100 times, and your expectancy is positive, you probably have an edge. If it's negative after 100 trades, you probably don't. It's not certain. But it's more reliable than judging your strategy after 10 or 20 trades and making decisions based on noise. Most traders quit before they hit 100 trades. They take 20 trades. Half of them lose, and they decide the strategy doesn't work. But 20 trades proves nothing. You could have a strong edge and still lose 12 out of 20. It's unlikely, but it's possible. And if you quit at trade 20, you never find out if the edge was real. You're making life-altering decisions, abandoning strategies, switching systems, giving up on trading, based on a sample size that's statistically meaningless. That's not strategy evaluation. That's panic. The flip side is also true. You take 15 trades, 14 win. You think you found the Holy Grail. You start risking more. Then reality hits. The next 20 trades are 50-50. Your win rate drops to 65%. Still good, but not 93. That initial streak was luck. You mistook it for edge because the sample was too small. Sample size protects you from both false negatives and false positives. It keeps you from quitting too early and from overcommitting too early. Here's what this looks like in practice. You develop a strategy. You backtest it. Now you trade it live. You commit to 100 trades minimum. No exceptions. You don't evaluate until you hit 100. You track your stats. Follow your process. But don't judge until the sample is large enough. Hit 100 and your expectancy is positive? Keep going. Gather more data. Expectancy is negative? Then evaluate. Maybe the strategy needs adjustment. Maybe the market changed. But at least you're deciding based on meaningful data, not on a 10-trade losing streak that could be variance. This is also why you can't trust other traders' results without sample size. Someone posts 5 winning trades. 5 means nothing. Someone shows a month of profitability. 1 month is 30 trades, still not enough. You want to see results over 100 trades minimum. That's when you know the results reflect edge, not luck. If someone won't show you their sample size, assume it's too small to trust. Real edges survive large samples. Lucky streaks don't. Sample size is the difference between hoping your strategy works and knowing it works. Hope is what you have at trade 10. Knowledge is what you have at trade 200. And everything in between is data gathering. So if you're frustrated because your strategy isn't working after 20 trades, stop. You don't have enough data to make that call. If you're excited because you won 15 out of 20, stop. You don't have enough data to know if that's real. Execute to 100 minimum, track everything, and when you get there, then you evaluate, not before. Because the math doesn't care how you feel. It cares about sample size. And sample size is the only thing that turns noise into signal.